Well, here we go. Me and Dad getting ready to head up the mountain and go see if we can find some elk sheds. We're out of shape, but we have all the good intentions of the world, so we're gonna go find something special, even if that means just a whole bunch of tiredness. So here we go. I'm gonna document this little hike and take lots of video and make it fun. So hopefully we find something good enough to make throwing together a little video fun and worth it. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Don't let that heavy backpack topple you backwards. Kind of a tricky little spot, huh?
Yeah.
Just perfect though, just enough.
Just enough handholds to make it.
Yeah.
I hadn't watched those goats up there on the hill do it. I wouldn't have dared.
I wonder if they're still up there.
They can do it. I can do it.
On that middle point up there. I'll zoom, see if I can get them. There was two. What are they? Mountain goats? What are the ones that are white?
I can see one now coming out on the left side of it.
Down the hill or just right there?
Just to the left of that peak.
Oh, I see it. Oh, he just kind of
Yeah.
was in the sun and then he got out of the sun.
Yeah.
There he is. They're up there. Pretty neat to see though.
Yeah.
I've never seen one here before. Now I gotta climb up through all this stuff. So here we go. I don't know why I'm filming right here. I should be using two hands and all my focus. Just grab onto the sagebrush and pull your way up.
I don't want to go back down that way.
Me neither. Going up is one thing, down is quite another. I haven't been lucky. I've been hiking and hiking. It's beautiful country, but I haven't found a dang thing. But it's a good thing I'm my dad's luck charm, because he's done all right. Show us what you got, Dad.
I got some giant ones right here. Nice little white one there.
Brownies.
Easy to carry out.
Yeah. And they're brown, so they're good money. So, I just want to find a good carving horn. Well,
Hey,
I'm excited for you,
let's
Dad.
find some more. We've just started here.
Yeah, we got lots of ground to cover. We'll find some more. I'll find one. Hopefully.
Well, this is a beautiful spot.
We just stopped and had a drink 15 feet away here. Dad found those three little browns. It took 10 steps. Got us a nice big one.
Wow, that's a nice big one.
That's a good one, huh?
Yeah.
I haven't found a brown elk shed forever. This
Shoot.
is just crazy.
Oh shoot, now we gotta find the other half.
Great.
Holy cow.
Let's go find some more.
Okay,
Wow, they're everywhere. I can feel them.
everywhere.
That's awesome. Looks like a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, Dad. Man, this is fun. That's a great picture right there. Well, it's interesting. When you get into them, you get into them. We're at 5 now in the last hour. A couple good ones. 4 browns, 1 white. I got another whitey up here on the hill. So let's go get it together, see what we got. Oh, steep stuff. All I could see from down below was that little wet sword tip poking out. Figured I'd better investigate. Came up and sure enough we got a shed. Oh, look at this, that's cool. Anyway, let's go get it. It is a 5-point, so I think it's your other side. Close enough. That's another one. Cute little white 5-y. Check this out. The wind blew down some of these quaking aspens. And I think the elk have been in here just chewing the heck out of them, eating the bark. At least that's what I think it must be. Because they're not old enough to be losing their bark. They're still pretty fresh trees. But that bark is just gone. And there are teeth marks all over them. So I think the elk have been hanging out in here because we found 5 sheds up in this quaking aspen. So I'm assuming that that's got to be the elk chewing and chewing and eating up the quaking aspen bark. That's definitely tooth marks. Anyways, that's really interesting. Wonder why they do that. So we're walking through these quaking aspens over to where we stashed our pile in our backpack. Can't tell through the camera, but I mean that's only what, 10 yards away?
30 feet maybe?
30 feet. And we're walking back towards them. We've already walked through this a bunch. And that's just sitting right here.
Right in plain sight where we could have seen them.
Right in plain sight, and we stepped right past it. Just happened to stop for a second and kind of look around and look down. And there's another 5-point. Yeah, you pick him up. Not very big, but geez. I think that makes 7 now, right?
I think 7.
Yeah.
I like the shape of that one.
That's a big whale tail.
Big one.
Oh, but we're having fun. We'll probably find something else on the way out of here. Think we can get to 10?
We only need 3 more.
3 more and we're at 10. We just got to match up that big brown 6. Lean it against the tree up there. Alright, Dad, lay it down. I can get a little video of all of them so far. That's a good spot. Cool. This is definitely the best trip we've had in years. Isn't it?
Long time. Yeah, years.
Really long time. That's awesome.
Glad you came down and said, let's go.
I know, me too. Good stuff.
Oh, let's see what we have for crushed sandwiches. There's one.
There's a peanut butter and jam bread ball.
Another one.
And another one.
Oh, there's a good looking one.
Reach that towards the camera and show it.
Yeah, doesn't that look yummy?
I'll tell you what though, peanut butter and jam sandwiches never tasted so good as they do up here.
Oh.
It's only $12.15. Not bad.
See lots of lightning strikes on the trees.
Yeah. Is that what that is? That's so cool. Alright, you guys, check this out. Yeah, there we go. That's from the lightning. Lightning striking down the tree. Running down to the ground. That's pretty cool. And that is why we get out and we go on hikes and we learn about nature and we enjoy being in nature, even though that's not nature. I wonder what that is. Some kind of a pot or something buried in the dirt down here. Some kind of a pot buried in the dirt down here. Oh. Clear up here in the middle of nowhere. I'll have to dig that out and see what it is. A deer antler. It's weird that we haven't found that rogue deer antler yet.
I can't believe we didn't see it as we walked over here.
Right there. Another one.
We're blind.
We're blind. There's probably 400 class elk sheds all around us here and we just aren't even seeing them. Gee whiz. That's an oldie, but cool. Deer. Yeah, look at that pot. Huh. So the legend is, right, I can't remember how many years ago it was, that super rich guy came up in the mountains somewhere in Utah, I think it was Utah or one of the surrounding states, and he said that he buried a whole bunch of gold coins and stuff, and said if anyone ever finds it, they can have it. And he gave some clues, but they were kind of vague. I'll have to look up that story someday and figure out what it was, but
Well, I got a tool.
I've always figured it would probably be some shed hunter who would stumble into it. It's gonna be us, guys. Weird that it would be clear the heck up here. Though you always find weird things out in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure it's not filled with gold, but yeah, it seems empty. Got it! Look at all the gold coins. Oh, they all deteriorated. Dang it.
The root. Hey,
Nice little water pot.
it'd be really cool on your mantle.
Yeah. Might have to throw that on the backpack just for fun. For a minute, I thought we were the lucky finders. Not really, but that would have been crazy. Well, let's just walk around our sheds for another few more minutes and pick up the rest that we haven't found yet. Alrighty, we're down from the mountain. We did good. How many did we find? 10? 10 sheds. But we're right on the road. We wanted to lay them out so that we could look at them, but there's too much traffic. We don't want people to see us with our horns because then they'll know where to come to find them at location. So when we get down, we'll pull out the horns and give all you guys a look. But it was a lot of fun. Had a good day. We did well.
10 plus a bucket.
10 in a bucket that was supposed to be filled with gold, but wasn't.
Yeah.
All right, here we are. We're back at Mom and Dad's house. So we got all of our horns all lined up. The mighty hunter, Dad, he did so good. He found most of them. We got the smallest. Nice little deer horn. And then we go brown, white, 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 and then brown, brown, and the big brown. Hey, Ridley. So it was a great trip. Dad, thanks for having me come down and go. It was fun.
Thanks for coming down and taking me out with you.